What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing Disney Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. It was made by Capcom, and it's pretty much based on the movie of the same name. And one thing about it is that Capcom had made different games that were based off of the Disney movies and shows, which were excellent, like Chippendales, Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Darkwing Duck for the NES, and like the Lion King for the Super Nintendo. And they had pretty much had a good track record for making good video game adaptation of the movies, Disney movies and shows that I mentioned. And of course, the Disney's Aladdin is no different. I'll get to the details later in the video. Now, the plot of the game is that Jafar, which is the Sultan's evil magician, tried to get this magic lamp to have the genie grant him some wishes to like, I guess will be like take over the world and everything. And he tried to trick Aladdin and his pet monkey Hapu to get it for him. But through the course, at some point they pretty much tricked Jafar and got to the genie before he did, and they decided to stop Jafar's plan, the way he tried to do it. Plus, win over Princess Jasmine and marry her. Now, Disney Aladdin for Super Nintendo has like 7 stages to it, and which is pretty much divided into sections and everything. Plus, the only weapon that Aladdin has is throwing apples at guards and different enemies through the course of the game. I'll admit it. Having apples as weapons in Disney's Aladdin is an odd decision for Capcom to go in, but it is effective because once you hit like a guard, for example, he gets dizzy, you can go and jump on his head and take him out. So it is effective, even though it's an odd decision for an apple to be a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Now, like the enemies consist of like guards, scorpions, bats, guards armed with crossbows and stuff. And plus, the there are like passwords that show up that you can write down after you complete a stage. And plus, during while on the stage, you can also grab a golden scalp where like after you when you do that, there's this a bonus state, like a bonus game after you complete a stage where it's like you have this spinning wheel where you press a button and it stops, where you can win like credits, a heart refill, a 2-up, a 1-up, or a genie will grant you a particular wish. But if all your hearts are filled up, you pretty much get a 3-up, where you can get 3 extra lives, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is like grab the scalp every chance you get on each stage, but you only can get one per stage. So once if it's gone, you ain't gonna get that bonus stage, you know. So I'll say it is important for you to get that scraps with like, especially if you're like hurting stuff, you can refill your hearts and stuff, and it is a pretty good game. Just gotta like, as far as I got, is the main hazards are just the enemies, you know. Now, as far as the jumping is concerned, it's pretty fluid in my opinion. You can like jump from platform to another without a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you like time it right, you can jump on an enemy on it. You can jump on an enemy's head to take them out while getting to a platform. You know, so I really like the jumping aspect of Disney's Aladdin. Now, for the graphics and level designs are for Disney's Aladdin are very good, and the animation for the game is pretty consistent with the animation of the movie. You know, that's and I really like that. And the gameplay is very excellent. It's very fluent. The jumping is very fluent, even though the apples as weapons are an odd choice for Capcom to program in as weapons. You know, the soundtrack is also pretty good. It matches the game, and it's pretty consistent with the movie. Like the graphic, like the animation of the game is consistent with the animation of the movie. Now, like I said, Capcom has always done a good job in terms of like making a good adaptation of movies and Disney shows and movies. Capcom has always done a good job in making a video game adaptation of these Disney shows and movies. And Disney's Aladdin for Super Nintendo pretty much is no exception. And I do recommend this game, and I especially recommend it to like retro gamers and gamers who are fans of the Disney movies and shows that came out in the like the late '80s into the like '90s, up between like '90 and '95. As far as the score is concerned, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. Everything. I have like really no big time gripes with the game. You know. Now, with that being said, if you like Disney's Aladdin for Super Nintendo, you can mention it in the comment section of this video. If you like this review of Disney's Aladdin for Super Nintendo, click the thumbs up button, share this video. You know, don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.